you guys, it is March 1st, which means we are going to go through my empties for the month of February. I'm also going to show you what I'm currently working on as well as some additions. I know I said I was going to be on a no buy, but clearly I'm not at that stage yet, so it will be a low buy. Not too many additions. But yeah, it's got to be a low buy. I lost all willpower not to buy, especially when Disney released the collab with Bath and Body with the princesses. That kind of fueled more buying. I also got my hair trimmed quite a few inches. But yeah, let's get into my empties for the month of February. So first up we have Spascription's Fruit Glow Coconut Sugar Lactic Acid Moisturizing Cleansing Wipes with vitamin A, C, and E. These smelled amazing. I love the smell of coconut, and they felt good on my face. I don't typically wash my face in the morning. I usually just wipe it down with makeup wipes that have something in them, and then put on my serum, and then my mascara and eyeliner for work. And then, as you guys saw in the clip before this, the depotting of Magnolia Charm, I wasn't expecting to have to depot this. Oh my gosh, it just smells so good. This is definitely top 5 fragrance for me. I love it, and I really hope they bring it back at some point. But yeah, I put it in its little container. It's actually right over here. It's definitely top 5. I love it. So I'll be using this to put on my body, and then once it gets very low, I'll probably just use this like a hand cream or put it on my elbows before work. So we have that, and then I used up a Burt's Bees Hydrating Sheet Mask Watermelon. This smelled kind of like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. It felt good on my face. It didn't make me break out or anything, so I would probably repurchase these in the future. I finally finished up the Naked Bee Moisturizing Hand and Body Lotion Orange Blossom Honey. I had this for a really long time. I got it from like a consignment shop, shopping with my mom one day. So I'm very glad that it's out of my collection. It smells good, but it's definitely not like a favorite where I would run out and repurchase it. I finished up a candle, Fresh Sparkling Snow, my favorite. Oh, it just smells so good. I would burn this in spring and summer as well. Like, I just love this scent. It's just so fresh, clean, airy. I don't know how to describe it, but this is my #1 scent from Bath & Body. So, candle out of the collection. And then I used up the Invigorating Scrub Mary Kay Botanical Effects. I finished the face wash, I think last month or January. So this is finally out of the collection. They don't even have this packaging anymore, so I'm so glad to be done with it. I actually put in a Tree Hut face scrub in my shower to take the place of this one. And then after that, I'll be out of face scrubs, I think, because I don't have many face scrubs. I don't really like to exfoliate too much because I don't want to strip away, like, you know, the good oils and skin and all that. Second to last empty, I finally finished the Pumpkin Powerhouse Resurfacing Exfoliating Enzyme Mask by Bliss. I was just over it. You know, it wasn't October, November anymore, and the pumpkin smell going into like December, January. I was over it, and I just wanted to finish it up. So it's done. I don't have any more backups. My favorite one is the marshmallow, like whipped mask. Oh my gosh, it smells good. It feels good. Once I'm done with these little minis, I'll probably repurchase a whipped one at some point. But as far as the other ones go, they're probably not a repurchase. And then last but not least, for empties, I did finish the Rose Hip Smoke and Mirrors Seed Infused Lip Oil. I had been working on this guy for a while. I even took the little stopper out. I was scraping the sides of it to get more like on my lips. There's still a little bit left actually. But I loved this one. I replaced it with a peppermint. You'll see. But yeah, this lasted for a really long time. I was glad to finally finish it, even though I loved it. But as far as like Five Below and their beauty products, I don't know if I would go in there to purposely repurchase from there, because that's really all I go in there for, is to look around at their beauty section. When I could just go to like TJ Maxx, Walmart, Target, things like that. So I think I might just try to stay away from that store for now. But yeah, totally empty. We're doing it, guys. We're doing it. All right, so we'll go ahead and move on, and I'll show you guys what I am currently working on. Like we talked about, I did depot the Magnolia Charm into this. I'll use it for my body and then hands and elbows after. And then this is still my Fresh Sparkling Snow. I'm getting down to the nitty gritty. Sorry for my voice. I'm still not 100%. But yeah, this is my absolute favorite. And it's like, I want to use it up and finish it and be like, yes, I finished it. But in the same token, I'm like, I really love it. And I don't want to use all of it up because it's not back. And I don't know if they're ever going to bring it back. I am still working on the Soap and Glory Cloud of Dreams Whipped Night Cream. This thing is lasting forever. This is the cream that gives and gives and gives. I don't know when it's going to end because you can't see through it. So I try to use this at least 2 to 3 times a week. I love the smell. It's very thick. It has been okay for like the really cold nights and like mornings we've had here in Virginia, but it's just very heavy and I'm not used to using super heavy. And speaking of super heavy, this Pure Skin Dermatologist Developed Moisturizer with Oat Milk, Ceramides, and Niacinamide by e.l.f. This one is also pretty heavy. I've been trying to work on this one, so I'm going to go ahead and mark it for March. We're about right here. We're about right there. But once this is done, this will not be a repurchase. It's very thick and it doesn't have a scent. So if you don't like scents, that's probably good for you. But I like my stuff to have a little bit of a scent, if not pretty scented. I don't have the most sensitive skin in the world, but sometimes random things do break me out. The next 2 moisturizers are the facial gel hydrators from Dollar Tree Bolero. I have the watermelon and aloe and cucumber and aloe. These smell amazing. I love the smell of these. I've noticed that I'm not really like a gel texture moisturizer fan. So in the future, I'll probably only purchase lotion type moisturizers. But we're about right here on the watermelon. So there's that. And then aloe, we're about right there. I can't find my thin tip, so I'm using this big guy. But yeah, that's that. All right, and then next up, I'm still working on these body scrub cubes, the rose hip and lavender. There are 6 rose hip and 7 lavenders left. They just crumble all over the shower, and I don't want to just use them to use them. So I will be glad when they're out of my collection because I don't plan on ever repurchasing stuff like that again. I like the ones like the Tree Hut and Dove that are already in the container. They're already mashed up for you. You can just rub them all over and keep it moving. The other thing that I'm working on is still Into the Night. I have a love-hate relationship with this one now, actually. I have to be in the mood for it. So, like, if it's a really cold, like, gloomy kind of night, like, where it's rainy, just windy, nasty out, I do reach for this. Would I repurchase this scent? No. But it's like a love-hate relationship. So, we were there for February. Doesn't look like much, but we made a little bit of progress. So, I'll go ahead and mark that. I'm hoping by the end of March, she'll be gone. Hoping. We can only hope, right? Like I said, this is the Smoke and Mirrors Peppermint Infused Lip Oil that I just opened. I've only used it once, so we got a while to go with that. But it does smell pretty good. Feels good on my lips. And then we have the Honolulu Sun Shower Gel. Yeah, we didn't use this at all in February. So we got to make some progress on that one in March. We used a little bit of the Cucumber Melon, not much. It's just hard because it's not nice out, like warm summer. So hopefully now that spring is poking its head around the corner, I will be able to incorporate this more into my routine. I have the Love and Sunshine. I really love this one. It smells so good, but I maybe used one time, if that. It's barely moved. So, and my thing is, like, I'm using my products as I would just normally use them. I'm not using them just to use them up and get them out of my collection like some people do. My boyfriend does use his Bath and Body Works products. He's also taken a few of my minis, like shave gels and things that he's working on. He knows the rule. Once he's done, it's got to go in the basket. But I'm working on this by myself, and I use it just normal. I'm not just spraying it to spray it or, you know, putting it on to wear it. I'm using it as I go. So another update for body wash for a mini is the Clean On Me Creamy Clarifying Shower Gel by Soap and Glory. Love the way this smells. It smells like their body butter. I have 2 of those, and I love the smell. So maybe in the future when I'm weeding through everything and I have room for another body wash, I will get the bigger size of this, but I'm trying to use this up. So we'll go ahead and mark it. I'm probably, I don't know, a third of the way. I don't know measurements very well, guys. Sorry. But that's for March. So hopefully we'll have some good progress next month. And an exciting update about a mini is this 1,000 Wishes shower gel. So we were there in February. I'm all the way down to here. So I'm going to use this tonight. Hopefully finish it up, if not by tomorrow, because these do lather really well. You don't need a whole bunch. But once I finish this, I will have another mini of this, and then the mini of the Into the Night, as well as the Soap and Glory, and then I'm done with mini body washes, I think. I want to say I am. That's as far as I know. I haven't looked in the minis basket, but that should be it for mini body washes. So this will be an empty in March. I'm claiming it now. It's got to go. It's right there on the edge. I'm also working on this Bahamas Passion Fruit and Banana Flower. I think they brought this back this year. I use this in the morning before work. It is old. I shake it up because of the oils, but once it goes on my hands, it feels pretty good. It still smells good. Doesn't make me itch. So I'm trying to use it up. I'm probably about right here. So hopefully this will be an empty in March. And then I'm still working on Dahlia. Just not a favorite. I'll never repurchase this again. I don't know if it's the praline musk or whatever tonka bean is, but there's a scent in this that just makes me not love it. So it will not be a repurchase. And I'm probably, because there's so much air, I'll say I'm probably around here. And I'm hoping this will be an empty for March because I want to get this one as well as Pure Wonder out of my collection before spring and summer hit, because these are more of like a fall-y winter smell, especially Pure Wonder. I do like this smell. Might repurchase it during a sale. I don't know. But this one, I mean, I'm down. It's probably like right here. And there's so much air in the container, so it might be a little bit more, but I'm thinking we're right down to here. So can't wait to get these 2 out of my collection and move on, because clearly I have plenty to go through. My face wash, the Hydro Mist Coconut Water face wash from Bath and Body. This is also Bolero. I took the cap off of the Mary Kay face wash and put it on here because this one had the one where you just take it off and squeeze into your hand and you gotta squeeze it back, like twist it back on. That just makes a mess. And I've noticed about myself from now on, I will be looking for products that have like a flip top, not ones that screw off. I like products kind of like my shampoo and conditioner that have the flip tops, not like a pump, because you can turn it upside down and get every drop of the product out. Not fighting with the pump, trying to scoop it out with your fingers and tools and cutting it in half. So I definitely like things with a top that opens, not twist off. I'm looking at a lot here. Okay, body sprays. We used a little bit of the Frosted Coconut Snowball. Not a huge amount, but there was a little bit of progress. I probably used it like 2 or 3 times. So we'll go ahead and mark that. I'm marking with you guys, sorry. And then this one, the Honey Sweetheart. Use this maybe 3-4 times as well. I just spritz this when I go walk the dog or when I'm about to do yoga, work out, or if I'm just running errands after the shower. I just try to spray one of them. I just pick one and spray it. So that's for March. Oh, let me label it. Let me label it. Okay. And then up next, we have the Sweet Pea. I cannot wait to get this out of my collection. I used it maybe 2 or 3 times. I have seriously outgrown Sweet Pea. I never thought I would because I was obsessed with this scent when I was younger, but I just don't like it at all anymore. I don't know what it is, but it's not it. You know what I mean? All right. And then we have the Nicki Minaj perfume, Pink Friday, or the body spray. I'd say we're about to like right here under the gold part. So before it was kind of brand new, wasn't using too much. So made a little bit of progress on that one. And then, oh, we do have another body wash, sorry. Tahiti Island Dream. Yeah, we didn't use it at all for the month of February. So that needs to be worked on. I have my Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine conditioner and as well as the shampoo. Working on these, hoping they'll be an empty in March. Look at me, I'm ready for summer. You can't really see through the conditioner, so I'm not even going to mark the shampoo because I think they'll be done by March. So that's where we're at. And I tend to run out of conditioner before I run out of shampoo, but we'll see how that goes. And last but not least, oh no, we have 3 total. Whoever told me to use body butter on my feet, I appreciate it so much. That foot cream from Dollar Tree, I can't stand it. I can't wait to get it out of my collection. But I've been dabbling into the Festive Berry from the Body Shop. I put this on my feet. Like, I rotate. I do this one night. I do Skin Delicious, the Girls Gone Green. And it makes my feet so soft. Like, I never thought a body butter would work better than a foot cream because I figured foot creams were formulated for the foot. But in the future, I'll probably just put body butters on my feet and not even purchase a foot cream. Or a foot cream. This doesn't look like much of a progress, but I do use this every morning before work. I put a couple dabs on. I'm not even going to mark it because it's barely there. Not even a half an inch, but I have been using it every day. So hopefully one day it'll be empty and I can move on to another mini. I think I might bring out my mini container of perfumes and then just start reaching for different ones, because this one, I wear it every day and I'm just trying to get it out, but the weather's about to change and I want florals, so maybe I'll just start dabbling into just keeping this in my rotation but pulling a couple others and just spraying different ones. I don't know. All right, so that was what I am still currently working on, and I'm going to show you guys what I'm adding into my inventory and things that I need to work on in the near future. So for additions to my inventory, I know I should not be buying, like I've said 1,000 times, but it's not a no buy anymore. It is a low buy. I need to keep myself under control. I did pick up a Mega Shine Mask by Being Hydrating Hair Mask, Shea Butter, and Aloe Extract to replenish and add shine. Huge container. It smells amazing. I smelled it in the store, and that's kind of what made me want to buy it too. Especially the size of the container. I think it was $4 or $7. Those are the numbers that are sticking in my head. So there was one of those. I've never heard of this brand, so if you've heard of them, if you use them and you like them, please let me know. And to go along with that, I did get the Daily Clean shampoo as well as the Daily Clean conditioner, Nourish and Shine by Being. Same brand. These are huge. When me and my mom saw the display, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get it. It's humongous. I've never seen this type of packaging for conditioner shampoo, so it was just funny to me, and they smell good. So we'll try them out, see if they work for my hair. Not sure. Also, to go along with the hair mask, today at Dollar Tree, I got the Monday Smooth little mini shampoo, because like my OCD tells me I can't use like this shampoo to go with the mask because it goes with this conditioner. That's just how my brain works. So I like to have a separate shampoo for masks only. So I figured this little guy would do me well. And then I also ended up picking up the Moana hand lotion. It is hibiscus coconut scented. Did I need this? No, but Moana is one of my favorite Disney movies ever, so had to get it. I also ended up getting the sheet mask, hibiscus coconut scented, infused with hyaluronic acid. I might do this sometime this week because I have another mask planned for tonight. And then last but not least for additions, I got the coconut scented lip mask, the Moana. I don't have that many lip masks. I think I have 2. So I don't feel guilty or bad adding this to my collection because I use a lip mask at least 2-3 times a week. I'm working on a milk one now. But yeah, I like it because it's Moana. It's my favorite Disney. So that's everything for the month of February. That's the look at what we're dealing with for March. And I thank you guys for supporting me and following me on my journey. And I'll see you guys in April.